Stephen Shields Radio Show.
All right. Hello, Wisdomers. I'm back. I hope you are well right now. And I feel awesome to be here on Wisdom, doing the morning Wisdom show as soon as I just got up as well. And I feel really great. Now this is awesome. I feel great, just to get up and basically, do what I do the best, and that is, I feel that, yeah, we've, just got to keep going and got to keep on being persistent with our work and our life as well, especially for the rest of 2022. It's basically, in the pipeline. And I think it's, it just gets, what can I say? It just gets harder and harder for us all, for success, prosperity, peace, love, abundance, manifestation as well. But never stop persisting, never stop quitting at what you do as well. And, always find that there is a purpose, success-driven motivation, and persistence in your life in 2022. And that's how I feel. That is how I feel as well. I think to me, life in general is all about, what you want. That, and I feel that, we need to constantly be tweaking up the stories that we have in our head as to why tech companies are, able to get away with things like censorship in general, and being able to, make life difficult for small content creators, not getting heard out there. And YouTube's always changing their stuff all the time, which is ridiculous. I don't know. I'm fed up with all these trends. Honestly, I'm just over trends. I've had enough of them, and I just want to, what can I say? Just keep on going and keep on creating as much as I can, because that's what I do here on the Stephen Shields Radio Show. I am a content creator on as many platforms as I can get myself on. But I'm just fed up with, censorship, cancel culture out there telling me that how I should run my life and how I should live my life. you know, I think to me it's we have got to, learn from our mistakes going forward in life. And really, we do. Uh, I've made a lot of mistakes in my past and in my history, but definitely I have always learned from my mistakes in life in general as well. And that's what I do. And to me, it's all about speaking up for your true path and your uh, true destiny in what you believe in. Because it's all about self belief and motivation. For the one factors to decide your destiny in life. You know, it's like things about the National Disability Insurance Scheme being a huge disaster for the Australian people. The NDIS, the My Aged Care, were not delivering to what the federal government promised people with funding them every year for helping people out with disabilities and people who need help. And I saw this as a disaster from day one when the National Disability Insurance Scheme started. It was always a shit fight with them. There's people who've been neglected, abused by the my aged care people, and you wonder why. People are just fed up to the point of the Australian government just constantly making too many promises with the NDIS and not delivering to what they said they would. And you hear about NDIS fraud going on behind the scenes where providers are ripping the government off, chewing through the client's funding, and that's not good. That's fraud. I mean, the Australian federal government needs to wake up to the problems with the NDIS and start, you know, delivering to what they said they would, because these government departments really could make your life hell. I found in my experience. In my case, applying for public housing has been hell. I got a rejection from the Housing Commission Department in Australia. We had to put an appeal in, but they word it so complicated. It's like they just hand you all the forms and it's like, oh, piss off and good luck to you. And you feel like you're just slapped in the face. And I'm sure people could relate to this. You feel like it's a slap in the face for it. Now, I am to the point, and I am really just fed up with, you know, NDIS, Housing Commission, Facts New South Wales, uh, what else? what else? The My Aged Care not delivering to what they said they were. What they do, you'll get a caseworker that will come over, take a bunch of notes, make a bunch of promises, and do nothing. I mean, that's the government departments in Australia. They're not delivering to what they said they would do. They are not helping Australian people with disabilities out there, especially the NDIS. They make it so complicated than what it is. I mean, that's my little rant about the NDIS. You'll probably hear more about my NDIS reporting in the future. But I think, to me, I I just want to find that, it's all about living the truth in your life, and it's all about, you know, finding out problems and solutions that we have at the same time as well. But so, I mean, in the future going ahead for Australian people who need to know the truth and are pissed off for too long with the Australian federal government, I think it gets to a point where enough is enough. Uh, you know, it's quite sad actually that they want to get away with that stuff. I mean, come on. This is someone's life here on the line as well. You know that I feel that there's just too much control in the world at the moment. It's like when Will Smith slapped Chris Rock at the early part of this year at the Oscars, and then getting a 10-year ban from attending the Oscars. Will Smith. It just goes to show that I don't know. I don't know what the hell's going on in Hollywood this year. When you hear stories about all that, Will Smith. I don't know what upset Will Smith, but I think he took it a bit too far. And you you just want to know at the end of the day, we just got to move on from all this garbage in the world and live and manifest the best life that we can live, is my opinion. I mean, Kanye West has been in some ups and downs this week in the media. With meeting Donald Trump at his Mar-a-Lago home. And I mean, I don't know what's going on with Kanye West. What has happened to Kanye West? Is my question. What is going on with him lately? You know, the issues that are happening. I think it's just Yeah, really crazy for Kanye West to be able to, I don't know, ranting about white supremacy and hate speech is, like I said before on the show, it's not good to be doing that stuff. Uh, media these days is very good at twisting the words around and twisting what you say around in the wrong form of context, and journalism these days will take every advantage they can to boost their ratings with clickbait articles and just write a bunch of bull crap, especially with tabloids out there. Take advantage, they do. And for me, that's how I feel these days. It's a lot of fake news out there. Whenever about the 2020 election was being fraud, I might even check out 2000 Mules when I can by Dinesh D'Souza. It's very interesting in life about what life can teach you in the long run. I mean, I guess life is a teaching tool, but it's all about learning from your past mistakes, I guess, and finding that I mean, it's now or never, I think. And then, that's I'm always learning and working to the best of my abilities. But this week, Bill Clinton, he tested positive for COVID-19. Bill Clinton's been vaccinated, and he encourages people to have their booster shots. I mean, good on Bill Clinton for that, encouraging people to get vaccinated. And yeah, that's amazing. Really is amazing with Bill Clinton to do that. But it's interesting that these issues in the world, how it's being impacted. Everything seems to me now is a popularity contest, especially in US politics. It's all a popularity contest over there. I mean, I just don't know anymore. It's like here in Australia, the government just wants to regulate everything and get a hand in all your Bitcoin and NFTs and all this. It's just really not cool at all. It ain't on. You know, but there's some controversy this week as well with China. They got the Chinese made COVID-19 vaccines. The you know It's to me, I don't know if a vaccine's made in a country. I mean, the Australian Atagi has only approved the Moderna, Pfizer, and AstraZeneca. I mean, each country to their own. I know Russia had the Sputnik 5 or something like that. I mean, good. I mean, we clearly saw that the vaccine for COVID-19 was just another business for the pharmaceutical industry to make a huge profit out of it. Uh, again, what the pharmaceutical industry not telling you is the amount of profit and cash flow that's generating in their business is here. Again, this was just all business for the world governments to, I guess, take advantage of everyone in the world and scare people. And that's not cool. That is not on. I mean, people just, to the point where, I mean, what can I say, where we are fed up with all this stuff and all this garbage going on. For too many years, it's just too much. I mean, enough's enough, I guess, for the Australian people to decide. We are all fed up with being dictated to, told what we should and shouldn't do, cancelled with cancel culture. And I, I mean, I guess it is sad, but this is reality. This is the reality that we are living in today. You know, reality is reality. And yeah, I mean, it's all about speaking up for your true voice and finding your true calling and knowing that what you have to offer the world is, I hope, is positive and to manifest the best life that we can, because not like too much global censorship right now with tech companies is really to the point where it's ridiculous, guys. It's just gotten too much for everyone, really has, and we need to see that well, you know, to live the life that we can, what is next in the world? What is next for us all? And I'm a believer in hard work as well, and knowing that the point that I have, that I can be myself and be the best that I can be. But this week, I was flicking through the New York Post, and there was some cattle slaughtered by a mystery creature. This left no evidence in Colorado. Quote, liberal media say stop covering up crime. That's, the liberal media's version of basically talking about crime journalism on the New York Post as well. But going back to this mysterious slaughtering in the cattle in Colorado. Now, I've heard of this creature named the chupacabra, where I don't know if it's an animal or whatever the hell it is. This thing is known to slaughter all this cattle and leave no DNA evidence behind, and yet the authorities can't understand what is causing this. I mean, if you look it up, I'm not talking shit, guys. The chupacabra is real. Uh, it's been seen. It's now we think that you know it's a very mysterious creature that a lot of conspiracy theorists out there will say a lot, but when you hear about cattle being slaughtered from a mysterious creature, then you think, what the fuck is going on out there? Something's got to explain this, you know. And I'm being serious, guys. Like this, I'm not talking shit. This thing has been cited uh, by the authorities in some parts of South America, but it knows how to hide itself. And you think, well, how is this possible? That authorities can't find who slaughtered all this cattle and left nothing, no evidence behind. That's really strange, isn't it? But yeah, it's really crazy, you know, really crazy in that world. And who knows? Who knows what the world has for us in the end? But it's all about knowing for sure that what we can do is just take in as much knowledge as we can, and keep working hard on ourselves. You know, hard work on yourself is important, and it's important to know the truth and seek the truth and seek your true path and your true calling as well. All right, weather right now is 18.4 degrees Celsius, feels like 18.5 degrees Celsius, minimum of 11 degrees Celsius today, a top of 25 degrees Celsius, 0 to 1 millimeter rain, or some morning fog. Current weather, southeasterly 4 kilometers an hour wind, 4 kilometers an hour gust, 69% humidity, 0 millimeter of rain since 9 a.m. yesterday. Rain, 75% high chance of no rain, 50% medium chance of no rain, 25% low chance of less than 1 millimeter of rain. Sydney, Australia today, partly cloudy, slight 20% chance of a shower near the coast this morning, patchy fog in the outer west early this morning, light winds becoming easterly 15 to 20 kilometers an hour in the early afternoon, then becoming light in the late evening. Moderate fire danger rating predicted today. 5:40 a.m. sunrise, 7:55 p.m. sunset, waxing gibbous moon phase, full moon, 8th December, next moon phase, 11 extreme max UV index, 8:30 a.m. to 4:50 p.m. Sun protection is recommended. Tomorrow, I think it's cloudy with sun predicted, which I hope we get some sun. Low of 11 degrees Celsius, a top of 26 degrees Celsius. Monday, sunny, partly cloudy, a low of 12 degrees Celsius, top of 31 degrees Celsius. Tuesday, sunny, partly cloudy, low of 14 degrees Celsius, top of 24 degrees Celsius. Wednesday, low of 10 degrees Celsius, a top of 27 degrees Celsius. Thursday, sunny, showers predicted, a low of 11 degrees Celsius, top of 24 degrees Celsius. Friday, sunny with showers predicted, a low of 13 degrees Celsius and a top of 21 degrees Celsius. Yeah, predicted a fair bit of rain this week. It hasn't come. Maybe it did in certain areas of Australia. Uh, but it's interesting the La Nina season we've had. But we survive it and we get stronger from this. Uh, weather is weather. It's something you can't control. I firmly believe in, just knowing that, what I'm watching at the end of the day is, important. And my mental, stability. We need more sunshine. I'll tell you that for a fact. We need uh, more sunlight in the world now because it's just been crazy, the world we've had to deal with right now. You know, I mean, I guess our world is always changing, but it's like our world with our jobs in Australia is just really, jobs now is just very unstable world it is to have not a job, a full-time job, because that's what we're taught in school to do, is we've got to go and get good grades to what? Get a good job. To be successful, we need to have a good job, you know. And that's what I was taught in school for years and years was we have to get a job in order to be successful. Was you got to have a job, and to me that saddens me because this is what the education system is brainwashing our kids. You've got to be successful in mathematics, or you've got to be a straight A student to be successful. Now, I was compared a lot in my school life as well, and I think to me that I just want to, look at ways that I will be, I guess, successful is what I want to do. I think the more we, compare ourselves to other people, it gets harder on you and in life as well. Like I said, life is a teaching tool for everyone. We are finding that, you know, there are certain things that we just can't control in the world. And for me, I can only be myself, is what I can do. And being yourself and being your own brand is important, because your own brand signifies you and who you are, and that's what I feel in life, is to be your own brand and share your story and your path for your persistence and your success in the world today. You know, I mean, the world is always changing. The world, for me, has a power, has a mystery like no other. And I think we've got to, find certain strategies in order to, be successful in life today. And whatever your strategy is for success, abundance, prosperity, despite what we live in now with world leaders, not telling the truth, not delivering toward their promises. We have got to find that there is a calling for entrepreneurs to create change and make a change in the world, because change is important for everyone. Change is about you, as I'm recording this show right now. And it's all about, living life to the best that you can, and knowing that, you're only one step away from that true success that's been calling you as well to be successful. And that's what I believe in. But I just want to say, guys, thanks for tuning in here on Wisdom as well. It's always wonderful to podcast here on social audio. I always love doing the Stephen Shields radio show here on Wisdom. And, talking about technology companies, yeah, there is too much control. Elon Musk has been in quite a lot in the press lately since the buyout of Twitter. But I hope that Elon Musk does bring changes to Twitter in the future, makes Twitter, I'd say a better place again to be like it once was. Uh, Twitter, I don't know, it got a very boring place, that. And Twitter, I don't know where Twitter's gone and what's happened with Twitter. But we shall wait and see how this goes. It's still a bit too early. I know he's at war with Tim Cook on the App Store because over, Apple's use of the App Store, wanting to control every darn app that comes in the App Store and the Android store. I don't know why Apple's doing this, because, you know, and they have a problem in China with the airdrop function. It's quite interesting what going on behind the scenes and the control these technology companies have over your life. I just think we've got to, find out, well, who is right at the end of the day, is my question for Tim Cook. Guys, please like, share, and subscribe to the Stephen Shields radio show. Turn on your notifications wherever you get a new podcast. The podcast is available on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Overcast app as well. Share any of your favorite episodes on social media as well. And more people know about the Stephen Shields radio show, the better it is. It's much better when, people are being inspired by freedom of speech in order to, use free speech. And to be able to, live life to the best that we could live in the previous years is what I can say. That. And yeah, it's, life is always changing at the end of the day. And that's what I feel that, just keep going and keep on working hard. All right, guys, I'll leave it there. Take care, everyone. And bye for now.